an amazing creative talent of India, commonly known all over the world as Rabindranath Tagore, but his Bengali speaking compatriots call him Rabindranath, whose actual name is Rabindranath Thakur. He is an amazing creative talent, he was, who wrote about 2,500 poems, about 60 plays, big and small, about 13 novels, 119 short stories. His English books of poems number 8 and English essays are collected in about 11 volumes. He has written about 1,000 of articles in Bengali. Not only that, he made about 10 manuscripts of a single play. Apart from these, he also lectured, traveled a lot all over the world, went in acting his own plays, directing, making plans for them, and organizing festivals around the year at Shantiniketan. And that brings to our mind the wonderful university he created, Vishwa Bharati, from Shantiniketan, a school which he had earlier established in 1900.
আমাদের শান্তিনিকেতন আমাদের শান্তিনিকেতন সে যে সব হতে আপন আমাদের সব হতে আপন আমাদের শান্তিনিকেতন আমাদের শান্তিনিকেতন
This was not all. He also supervised the huge landed property, zamindari, the Tagore estates in the middle Bengal. And he wrote about more than 7,000 letters. Not that is not what he did, altogether. He also created more than 2,000 songs. These are commonly called Rabindra Sangit, Tagore songs, and these have been collected in 3 volumes, and they number in all 2,232. All of their tunes were also created by Rabindranath Tagore himself, except for 1 or 2, of course. The tunes have been standardized by a very dedicated group of Tagore followers, very able musicians themselves. The tunes have been standardized and collected in volumes called Sharavitan, Swaravitana. 64 volumes of them have so far been published. And these songs touch upon every aspect of human existence, you could call.
মেঘমালা তুমি আমার সাধের সাধনা মম শূন্য গগন বিহারী আমি আপন মনের মাধুরী মিশায়ে তোমারে করে করেছি রচনা, তুমি আমারি, তুমি আমারি, মম অসীম গগন বিহারী, তুমি সন্ধ্যার মেঘমালা, তুমি আমার সাধের সাধনা।
The Rabindra Sangit phenomenon has been categorized and collected in a volume called Gitobitan. As I said, Gitobitan has 2232 songs. And how are they categorized? They are categorized in the first volume, the songs about puja and swadesh, devotion and patriotism. These songs have been collected. These are just simple denominations, devotion and patriotism. There are several subcategories of devotion or worship. I would just read out some of the subcategories and the number of songs that belong to that subcategories. Songs about songs. There are 32 of them. Tagore also held the Lord or God as he believed in a God. He held the God as his friend. So about 59 songs carry this theme that God is the friend of a human being, friend and companion who offers help and solace at every moment of his existence.
দাঁড়াও আমার আঁখের আগে, দাঁড়াও আমার আঁখের আগে, তোমার দৃষ্টি হৃদয়ে লাগে, দাঁড়াও আমার আঁখের আগে, দাঁড়াও আমার আঁখের আগে।
There are 36 songs of prayer and there are 47 songs of separation. You must be familiar with his book of poems, Gitanjali. Gitanjali, some of the songs of Gitanjali have been translated into English along with other songs from other books, and that has received the Nobel Prize in 1913, as you all know. The first Nobel Prize in literature received by any Asians, and the first Indian, Tagore, who received this Nobel Prize. There are 47 songs of separation. There are 17 songs of efforts and resolve to reach the Lord, to achieve the association, closeness with the Lord. There are 49 songs of sorrow, sorrow of separation again. There are 12 songs of hope. There are 6 songs of looking inward. There are 26 songs of heart's awakening. There are 25 songs of joy. There are 39 songs. This is how it goes on. When we reach the second volume, which contains mostly the songs of love and that of nature, that again also are subcategorized in various small and subtle classes. For example, the second volume contains songs of love. But there are songs about songs of love. So there are 27 of them. there are a huge variety of experience of love, the emotion of love. Love in the natural environment, love when one's beloved is away, love when one wants to give everything to his or her beloved. So they number about 368. And there are a huge number of songs of nature. It's a general kind of nature has about 9 songs. In that category, we have one very famous song, Akash Bhara Surya Tara, Akash Bhara Surya Tara, which has been accepted by the UNESCO as the song of environment, song of world environment.
আকাশ ভরা সূর্য তারা বিশ্ব ভরা প্রাণ তাহারে মাঝখানে আমি পেয়েছি মোর স্থান বিস্ময়ে তাই জাগে আমার গান আকাশ ভরা।
He has 16 songs about summer. And my God, 115 songs about the monsoon, the rains. That was Tagore's most favorite season.
মন মোর মেঘের সঙ্গে উড়ে চলে দিক দিগন্তের পানে নিঃসীম শূন্যে শ্রাবণ বর্ষণ সঙ্গীতে রিমি ঝিম মন মোর মেঘের সঙ্গী উড়ে চলে দিক দিগন্তের পানে নিঃসীম শূন্যে শ্রাবণ বর্ষণ সঙ্গীতে রিমি ঝিম
He has about 30 songs on autumn, on late autumn 5 songs, on the winter 12, and on spring 96 songs in all. And in the third volume of Gitobitan, his collection of songs, there are songs of the dance dramas, about the musical dramas, about various other plays in which he has extensively used songs as a somewhat more sublimated vehicle of ideas, a vehicle of communication, more sublimated, more effective. So the third volume mostly has various songs of his dance dramas and musical dramas. Then again, he has written songs almost for every occasion. I mean, you will rarely find an occasion in West Bengal and in the huge Bengali speaking area all over the world that every occasion demands a song is used, and in most cases it's a song by Rabindranath Tagore. You end the program with his songs, you insert a few songs within the program, and you finish the program with a Tagore song.
জগৎ
course, there are many other musical geniuses in West Bengal. Nazrul Islam, for example, who created more songs than Rabindranath Tagore himself. But his songs have not been so standardized and codified as Tagore songs have. And so Nazrul songs are also very popular, but not as extensively used as Tagore songs are. And there are other geniuses like Atul Prasad Sen, Rajanikanta Sen, Dijendra Lal Rai, but their songs are not so extensively, so widely used as Tagore songs are. He has songs about birth, his own birth, হে নূতন দেখা দিক আরবার জন্মেরও প্রথম শুভক্ষণ।
হে নূতন দেখা দিক আরবার জন্মের প্রথম শুভক্ষণ। হে নূতন দেখা দিক আরবার জন্মের প্রথম শুভক্ষণ।
About death, about marriage, about universities. He has composed a song about Shantiniketan itself, Amader Shantiniketan. He also composed a song for Kolkata University, Chalo Jai, Chalo Jai, Chalo Jai, Chalo Pade Pade Sottero Chande, the University of Calcutta song. Almost all people in India know him as the creator of our national anthem, Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka. But less people know him about also as the creator of the Bangladesh national anthem, Amar Sonar Bangla, Ami Tomaye Bhalobasi. Of course, he didn't compose it as the national anthem, but he composed it on a very turbulent occasion when the first partition of Bengal took place in 1905, and then he created many patriotic songs, including this one. When Bangladesh was created in 1971, the Free Republic of Bangladesh, under the leadership of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, accepted that song, Amar Sonar Bangla, as its national anthem. Tagore's songs have to be sung in a special style also. There is a kind of conception that Tagore's songs are slow and kind of, repetitive in tune. Of course, one who composes about more than 2,000 songs, there are repetitions as in Indian ragas and raginis. In the classical Indian music, the same kind of raga pattern is repeated in many songs. But what marks Tagore's songs off from other traditional Indian music is that it's huge variety of themes. One could hardly imagine how all the emotions of our heart, all the subtle feelings of our existence could be expressed in such a spectrum of songs, and it's simply amazing.
মেঘের পরে মেঘ জমেছে, আধার করে আসে।
That is why these songs have become a kind of spatial language for the Bengalis, not only Bengalis. I have known Japanese singers uh, who have sung Tagore songs, and Spanish singers who have sung Tagore songs, and Tagore songs have been translated in many languages, many Indian languages also. For example, at the time of Tagore's birth centenary, the then Minister for Education, Professor Gopala Reddy, he had several songs of Tagore translated into Hindi, Telugu, Marathi, and all other Indian languages. For example, I still remember Muhammad Rafi singing a Tagore song, Ami Chahite Eshechi Shudhu Ekkhani Mala, and Manna De singing Bahe Nirantara Ananta Ananda Dhara. They are part of the Indian tradition, Tagore songs, but the words are so exquisite and the tune is so appealing that they have created a category for themselves. And you have to sing them in a special way. When we were young, we were charmed by this style of the famous, already popular singers like Pankaj Malik, Hemant Mukhopadhyay, who is more widely known as Hemant Kumar. But then we found out there is a special style for singing Tagore songs. It was created at Shantiniketan by Tagore's ardent followers, the musicians, and that style touches the subtlest of shrutis. And that style has a kind of very delicate transition from a low note to a high note, which is called meed, or a high note to a low note. And this kind of meed and shruti, they distinguish Tagore songs from other songs. He has used almost every raga and ragini of Indian classical tradition. He has also taken from Bengali folk tradition, folk music. He has also taken from even southern tradition. One or two Karnataki tunes have been used by Tagore in his songs. He has, in his younger days, when he was in England, he has used tunes from such Thomas More's Irish melodies. And these songs, these tunes have been used in many of his early songs. And I don't know what other sources there have been, but they have all become specially stamped by his own creative genius. And you have to sing them, as I said, in a particular way.
হারে রে 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 আমায় ছেড়ে দে রে দে রে যেমন ছাড়া বনের পাখি মনের আনন্দে রে হারে রে 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 আমায় ছেড়ে দে রে দে রে যেমন ছাড়া বনের পাখি মনের আনন্দে রে হারে রে 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 আমায় ছেড়ে দে রে দে রে ঘন শ্রাবণ ধারা যেমন বাঁধন হারা ঘন শ্রাবণ ধারা যেমন বাঁধন হারা বাদল বাতাস যেমন ডাকাত আকাশ লুটে ফেরে বাদল বাতাস যেমন ডাকাত আকাশ লুটে ফেরে হারে রে 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 আমায় ছেড়ে দে রে দে রে
After 1961, after Tagore's birth centenary, there was an explosion of the popularity of Tagore songs. And after 1986, when his 125th year of birth was celebrated, Tagore's songs have become a sound commercial proposition. Now you will find hundreds of artists, male and female artists, they are practicing Tagore songs, bringing out cassettes and CDs of them, and their popularity is unquestioned. There are quite a few wonderful voices that now solely depend on Tagore songs for their livelihood. This was unthinkable before 1961. Hundreds of students are trained at Shantiniketan, Vishwa Bharati, Rabindra Bharati, the university that is located in Tagore's house in Kolkata, and many other professional schools like Gitovitan, Indira, Ravi Tirtha, all these schools, established by famous singers of Tagore songs and very able trainers. These schools and universities, they impart the kind of education that is required for singing Tagore's songs. So all in all, about more than 2,000 of songs we have as, I think, the richest cultural asset of Bengal. Because Tagore had a high hope about his songs. He told us that Bengalis may forget my novels, my plays, even my drama, theatre, plays, and even my novels and short stories, even my poetry. But they must sing my songs on every occasion. আমার গান তাদের গাইতেই হবে. They must, they have to sing my songs.
আমি হেথায় থাকি শুধু গাইতে তোমার গান দিও তোমার জগৎ সভায় এইটুকু মোর স্থান আমি হেথায় থাকি শুধু গাইতে তোমার গান
So we have a special kind of cultural asset, more than 2,000 songs, almost all, barring one or two, almost all made, composed and tuned by a single person who did many other things besides. And these songs touch every chord of our heart, every aspect of human existence, every emotion we can think of. And also these songs, like the rest of Tagore literature, relate human existence to the wider existence of the world. So these songs are worth knowing, worth learning, worth knowing about. And these songs are, I think, are the best way to approach this fantastic, phenomenal, creative genius which Tagore was.